Hey guys, so my parents recently got me this power bank and I'm going to be unboxing it, but instead of just unboxing the power bank itself, I'm also going to give some tips about different things that you should consider when looking for a power bank to buy. So this power bank in front of me is from a brand named Blue Hive. It's a pretty simple looking 10,000 milliamp hour power bank with not too many ports, but it has the ports that I am looking for. So I think this brand only sells their power banks in Canada, so that's why I'm sure that most of the people watching won't have this particular power bank available to them. But I'm going to be giving some generic advice as well, so that might be useful. So one of the first things that most people consider is the battery capacity of the power bank. So in this case it is 10,000 milliamp hours, as you can see here. There are a lot of 20,000 milliamp hour battery power banks as well, but those are generally a bit heftier and larger. Of course they can charge your device more times. But one of the important things to realize is that a 5,000 milliamp hour battery power bank won't be able to charge a 5,000 milliamp hour battery phone exactly once from 0 to 100%. Now that's because there is some charge lost due to the display on the power bank. That could be the LED indicators or the percentage display or other things. And there is also some charge lost as it charges the device through the wire as well. So this power bank is pretty compact, so that's pretty nice. So as you can see here, the indicators turn on. So yeah, this will use some charge. Now granted, it's not as bad as, say, like a whole display that has the percentage which is always on or something like that. Now that would take considerably more charge. So I'm guessing if you have like a 2,000 milliamp hour battery in your phone and like a 5,000 milliamp hour battery power bank, then it should be able to comfortably charge it at least twice. But yeah. That should be about it. Like if it's a 4,000 milliamp hour power bank, I don't think it would be able to do it twice. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. So now the ports is also something that is quite important. So this has a micro USB over here, a USB type A over here, a USB type C over here, and that is about it. So of course, if you have more ports, then you can charge more devices at the same time. But the thing is, if the output wattage isn't very high, then the amount of devices you charge will affect how fast they're getting charged as well. So in this case, I think that the maximum output wattage is only around 10 watts. So if I use both the Type C and the Type A to charge two different devices simultaneously, they won't charge at max capacity. So yeah, that's something to consider as well. So other than that, some other things that you could consider is the size of the power bank itself. Of course, you don't want something super large if you're going to be bringing it to work or to school every day. So this is a pretty ideal size in my opinion. Pictures can be misleading, so I would always recommend looking at the dimensions and then maybe using a ruler or something to quickly just measure it out and to check whether it's something that you would like to have. And finally, some other features that you might also want to look for if you're interested is, say, wireless charging or power delivery or quick charging. If the power bank supports that and it's compatible with your phone, that might be a nice added bonus. The last thing that a lot of people don't really look for, but it might be useful for some people, is the repairability of the power bank itself. So what I'm talking about is how easy it is to open. Now of course this is brand new, so I'm not going to risk opening it, But in my opinion, I think most power banks have like a lifespan of a few years, maybe more for some, less for others. But eventually when it does die, you might be interested in actually opening it up and replacing the batteries, because most of the time that is usually what fails, right? The battery. So if you can replace those batteries, that replacement might be more worth it than getting another power bank. So the easier it is to open the power bank, the easier it will be to repair it, and the less likely that you'll damage the power bank in the process. So actually recently one of my power banks, a 20,000 milliamp hour battery power bank, died, and I tried to open it, and I guess I'll just show you guys the montage. It wasn't pretty. Nope. Just going in. I don't want to, like, I don't know, like, cut into the battery or anything, but, like, I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. Oh. Don't light on fire, don't light on fire, don't light on fire. And it's turning hot, turning hot, turning hot, turning hot. Yeah. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you are looking at the description, a lot of the times there might be some misleading information there as well. For example, over here in the listing for this power bank, it said that there were dual USB Type A ports. Now, really, it only takes one good look at the picture to realize that there's only one USB Type A port. If you need to, then zoom in a little bit, and yeah, just don't take everything that's in the description for granted, and just do some extra research and make sure that you really look at the pictures. I would highly recommend having a USB Type-C port in the power bank, because now, especially if you have a phone that can charge with USB Type-C as well. So it's really easy to have the same thing to charge. Now, it does come with a charger cable, which I think is micro USB. Yes. So I hope, I mean, I wished that they would provide a USB Type-C cable, but I don't know, maybe they wanted to save some money. But whatever, I'll put this aside. And there is a manual as well. Yep, that's about it. Thank you.